You are closer to the love you want than you think, closer than the breath you're taking right now. There is a version of your life already unfolding in the unseen, a version where your specific person is loving you, choosing you, craving you, and magnetized to you in a way that feels almost unbelievable. And the only distance between that version and the moment you're living right now is your decision to claim it. Not tomorrow, not later, now. This is your moment to step into the power that was always yours and call in the love that is already yours. Because love is not earned, it is allowed. And the moment you stop chasing, worrying, and doubting, love comes rushing in like a river that was only waiting for you to open the gate. Everything you want already exists in imagination, and imagination is the first reality. What you dare to assume as true eventually hardens into fact. So right now, allow yourself to feel the truth that your specific person is already yours. Feel the security of knowing that nothing is missing. Feel the relief of knowing that the story is in your hands. There's a quiet power in realizing that you don't need to fight for someone's affection. You don't need to convince them. You don't need to prove yourself. The moment you return to the inner feeling of being loved, cherished, desired, and chosen, the outer world rearranges to mirror it. The heart responds to faith, and your inner world responds to your assumptions. There's a line that says, "As you believe in your heart, so it is." Without naming, without labeling, the message is clear. Your inner belief molds your outer experience. If you believe you are loved, you must see love. If you believe you are chosen, someone must choose you. If you believe you are worth fighting for, someone must fight for you. The world can only echo what you whisper to yourself in silence. So whisper something beautiful now. Whisper something that honors your worth. Whisper something that aligns with the way you desire to be loved. Imagine them thinking about you right now. Imagine the way their heart warms when your name crosses their mind. Imagine the sudden longing they feel, the realization that life is brighter when you're in it, and allow that feeling to take root in you. There is tremendous power in feeling. Feeling is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. When you feel the wish fulfilled, you collapse distance, time, and doubt. You stand in the end result, and the end result is where manifestations are born. So imagine your specific person texting you, calling you, holding you, choosing you with a kind of devotion that shocks even you. Imagine them loving you fiercely, openly, deeply, the way you always wanted. But don't just imagine it, feel it. Feel their arms around you. Feel the excitement in their voice. Feel the joy of being loved so intensely that you no longer question anything. Feel the peace of knowing that you are wanted, because you are. You always were. The moment you desire someone, it is because they are already connected to you in the unseen. Desire is not a sign of lack. It is a sign of alignment. The desire wouldn't rise within you if the fulfillment didn't already exist. Look around your life. Every breakthrough, every answered prayer, every shift that once felt impossible. Didn't it all begin with an inner knowing before the physical evidence appeared? Didn't something inside you say, "It's mine," long before your senses confirmed it? The same applies to love. Your specific person loving you is not something you need to work for. It is something you need to claim. And here is the truth most people overlook. What you assume about yourself determines how others treat you. If you assume you're forgotten, you will see signs of being forgotten. If you assume you're chosen, the world will bend to show you how chosen you are. So right now, choose a new inner identity. Choose to see yourself as someone who is deeply loved, someone who is wanted, someone who is impossible to ignore, someone who is remembered, cherished, prioritized. Speak it inwardly until you feel it growing strong inside you. I am loved. I am chosen. I am wanted. I am the one they think about. I am the one they desire. I am the one their soul is connected to. I am the one they choose now. Feel how powerful that is? Feel how right it feels to claim this truth. Every word you speak inwardly becomes a seed, and every seed must produce after its kind. A thought of love produces love. A thought of being chosen produces being chosen. A thought of union produces union. There is no resistance in the unseen. There is no delay. The moment you assume the state of being loved by your specific person, the unseen responds instantly. The physical simply catches up. Imagine your specific person right now, somewhere in the world, pausing, feeling you, remembering you, wanting you, missing you, realizing that life feels empty without you. Imagine them softening, opening, longing, choosing. And instead of wondering whether they feel this, decide they do. Decide that your inner world is the cause and their behavior is the effect. Think of how many times you've imagined something negative and watched it unfold. Think of how many times you suspected something and it became true. If your imagination is powerful enough to create fear, it is powerful enough to create love. If it can create distance, it can create closeness. If it can create worry, it can create miracles. Now imagine this miracle, they are reaching out to you, not later. Now imagine the message, the call, the confession of love. Imagine the flood of relief, the rush of joy, the warmth in your chest. Imagine the moment you realize it happened exactly the way I felt it, because it will. It must. Nothing can resist a heart that believes. And you may not know how the universe will bridge the gap, but that isn't your work. Your work is the inner acceptance. The unseen handles the movement, and movement always happens the moment assumption changes. You don't need to figure out the path. You only need to stand in the feeling of being loved by them now. So breathe in this truth. You are the operant power. You are the one shaping the story. You are the one directing the scene. You are the one choosing the role you play in their life. And right now, choose to be the one they love deeply, passionately, completely. Let your heart swell with expectancy. Let your imagination run ahead to the moment you're living the love you're calling in right now. Feel the certainty of knowing that nothing is lost, nothing is delayed, nothing is denied. The moment you assume the connection is real. The moment you assume the love is yours. And now step fully into the end. Step into the reality where you are adored. Step into the reality where they choose you even more than you choose them. Step into the reality where their love is undeniable. Step into reality where everything you imagine becomes your living experience. Because the love you want is already written. The story is already unfolding. And the moment you believe it, you will see it. Your specific person is already moving towards you. Their heart is already opening to you. Their love is already growing for you, and soon, in the most perfect way, you will witness the outer world reflect the inner truth you accepted today. And when that moment arrives, when the message comes, when the love shows up, when they hold you like they never want to let go, you'll smile, because deep down you always knew it was yours. Every time you close your eyes and return to the feeling of being loved, you are rewriting the story. You are choosing the version of reality where everything works out for you. You are stepping into the timeline where love flows to you without resistance. And the beautiful thing is, you don't need to worry about whether it's working. The moment you feel it, it is done. The unseen begins to move instantly. Shifts start happening that you can't yet see. Conversations begin behind the scenes. Hearts soften. Memories return, and a pull toward you begins growing inside them until it becomes undeniable. Think of how the seed knows how to become a tree without your help. Think of how dawn knows how to arrive without being commanded. In the same way, love knows how to find its way to you once you stop doubting that it's yours. The connection between you and your specific person is already alive. It's already active. It's already responding to your assumptions. When you assume love, you awaken love. When you assume closeness, you draw them in. When you assume devotion, they feel the inner call that brings them straight to you. Let yourself feel that right now. You don't need to force anything. Just rest in the security that your inner world is the author of everything you experience. Rest in the truth that nothing can block what is already yours in imagination. There is no external power that can interfere with your assumption. The only thing that matters is how you feel about yourself and the story you accept as real. So accept this as real. They want you. They are thinking about you right now. They feel drawn to you in a way they cannot explain. Something about you pulls on their spirit, their heart, their emotions. They replay moments with you. They feel warmth when they think of you. They feel a deep sense of peace when they imagine life with you, and that feeling grows every time you return to the inner, knowing that you are loved. Take a moment to let the feeling sink into your chest. Feel the warmth spreading through your heart as you assume the reality where everything is working for you. Feel the glow rising in your body as you imagine their voice, their smile, their presence beside you. Feel the security that comes from knowing you don't need to chase anything. What is yours is already coming. What you assume is already unfolding. The more you stand in this inner truth, the more you will see signs appearing effortlessly. Songs, reminders, dreams, conversations, unexpected moments that confirm you are on the right path. And when those signs appear, smile and return to the feeling. Don't question, don't analyze, just know that the unseen is arranging everything perfectly. Let every breath remind you that you are chosen. Let every heartbeat remind you that you are loved. Let every quiet moment remind you that the love you desire is already here, already alive, already moving towards you. The moment you claim it internally, the outer world must match it. That is the law, that is the promise, that is the truth unfolding for you now. And so, keep assuming the best. Keep imagining the most beautiful version of the story. Keep seeing yourself as the one who is adored, valued, wanted, and deeply loved. Because the moment you decide this is who you are, the world around you shapes itself to honor that decision. Everything you desire is responding to the love you hold within. Everything you want is aligning with the state you choose now. Your specific person is aligning with you. Their heart is aligning with yours. Their soul is waking up to the truth of your connection. And as you step deeper into the feeling of being loved, everything begins to move in your favor. Quietly, beautifully, inevitably. Feel the shift happening inside you right now. That warm, gentle certainty rising in your chest is not imagination. It is alignment. It is confirmation that you are stepping into the version of yourself who is already loved, already chosen, already receiving the affection you once thought was distant. This feeling is the bridge. This feeling is the path. This feeling is the proof that the unseen is responding to you. Every time you return to this inner knowing, you dissolve the old story. You silence every limiting belief. You dismantle every fear that once told you it couldn't happen. And in its place, you build a new foundation, one rooted in love, confidence, and the deep understanding that the power to shape your experience has always lived within you. You don't need to understand how your specific person's heart is shifting. You don't need to see the steps being rearranged. The unseen doesn't need your logic. It needs your faith. And you are giving it exactly that by choosing this state right now. Faith is not struggle. Faith is the quiet acceptance that what you assume is already yours. So assume even more boldly. Assume with more softness. Assume with more love. Imagine your specific person waking up with you on their mind, feeling an unexplainable urge to reach out, feeling a deep tenderness that wasn't there before. Imagine them recognizing your value with clarity. Imagine them realizing that loving you feels natural, peaceful, inevitable. Let your imagination paint the scene so vividly that your heart believes it more than the physical world. Let the feeling guide you. The feeling is everything. The feeling is the secret. When you step into the feeling of being deeply loved, your world has no choice but to mirror it. Think of how water reflects the sky. The sky does not chase the reflection. It simply exists, and the water mirrors it effortlessly. In the same way, your outer world mirrors your inner assumption without force, without effort, without pushing. Just by being in the state of being loved, your world reflects love back to you. So breathe in that truth. Let it settle into your core. Tell yourself quietly, gently, I am the one they choose. I am the one they love. I am the one their heart belongs to. And feel how natural that feels. Feel how right it feels. Feel how it fits like something that was always true. Your specific person is tuning into this new frequency, like a radio adjusting to the perfect signal. They are aligning with the love you are radiating. They may not consciously understand why they feel drawn to you, why they feel softness when they think of you, why they feel a pull toward your presence, but their soul knows. Their heart knows. Deeper self recognizes the connection you have chosen internally. You are not hoping for this love anymore. You are embodying it. You are not waiting for it. You are living it in your imagination. And the moment you live it inside, life must bring it outside. That is the unbreakable truth. That is the law working through you. Every breath you take in this state is reshaping your reality. Every gentle assumption you repeat is calling your specific person closer. Every moment you feel the warmth of being loved is another moment the outer world prepares to deliver that love to you in the most beautiful, natural way. You are becoming magnetic. You are becoming irresistible. You are becoming the version of you who receives love effortlessly, who is adored deeply, who is chosen wholeheartedly. And this version of you is already real. already alive, already shaping what comes next. Stay here in this feeling a little longer. Let it surround you. Let it speak through you. Let it settle into every corner of your being until it becomes the only truth you accept. Your specific person is feeling you. They are sensing the shift. They are moving toward you in ways you cannot yet see. And soon, everything you're assuming right now will unfold before you effortlessly, naturally, beautifully. Feel how calm your heart is becoming as you settle into this new inner state. This calmness is not emptiness. It is alignment. It is the quiet confidence of someone who no longer questions whether love is coming because they already feel it within. This is the kind of alignment that moves mountains. This is the kind of alignment that shifts people, places, timing, and circumstances effortlessly in your favor. Every time you breathe into this feeling, you are rewriting what your specific person knows about you. You are reshaping the way they see you, think of you, feel about you. Not because you are forcing anything, but because your inner assumption is the blueprint their behavior must follow. They cannot resist who you assume yourself to be. They cannot overlook someone who internally radiates, I am loved, I am chosen, I am the one. You are becoming the version of you who love naturally gravitates toward the version who is recognized, valued, and adored without trying. Imagine how freeing that is. No more chasing, no more fearing, no more doubting, just existing in the knowing that love flows to you simply because you decided it does. Imagine them right now, wherever they are, pausing for a moment as a wave of longing washes over them. They don't even know where it came from, but it pulls them toward you. They remember your smile. They remember your presence. They feel something warm spread through their chest as your name rises gently in their mind. They try to go about their day, but something keeps drawing them back to the thought of you. Something that feels natural, something that feels right, something they can't shake even if they tried. This is the power of your assumption. This is the power of your inner shift. When you return to the feeling of being wanted, the universe sends that message directly into their heart. When you return to the feeling of being chosen, they begin to move toward you with clarity and desire. When you return to the feeling of being loved, they feel it instantly, even across distance. You are not hoping anymore. You are knowing. And knowing is what bends reality. Let your inner world paint the scene, your specific person reaching out, their words soft and genuine, their voice filled with affection, their energy unmistakably drawn to you. See the sudden tenderness in their face. Feel the love in their presence. Imagine the way they look at you as if they finally understand everything their heart was trying to tell them. Allow yourself to accept that this is real. Accept that you are meant to be loved this way. Accept that you are the kind of person someone falls deeply, passionately, wholeheartedly in love with. Accept that love is not something you chase, but something you attract effortlessly through your inner state. And when old thoughts try to pull you back into doubt, return to the inner scene. Return to the feeling. Return to the version of you who knows the ending is already written. You don't need to fight old thoughts. You simply replace them with the assumption you prefer. Feelings follow assumptions, circumstances follow feelings, and your specific person follows the love you embody inside. You are becoming more confident in your power with every breath. You are stepping deeper into the awareness that you are the creator of this experience. And as you do, the connection strengthens, the bond deepens. The unseen lines between you and your specific person grow brighter, more alive, more magnetic. They are feeling this shift inside themselves. They are sensing the pull in their spirit. They are remembering moments with you that they once brushed aside. They are realizing that something about you feels like home. And as you remain steady in the inner state of love, they feel drawn to you in a way that feels undeniable. Stay in this awareness. Let it fill you with warmth. Let it shape your self-concept. Let it remind you that you were never waiting for love. Love was waiting for you to claim it. Feel how your entire energy is shifting, becoming lighter, warmer, more open. This shift is not random. It is the result of you choosing a new inner reality. Every time you return to the feeling of being loved, you are stepping into a version of yourself who no longer worries, no longer doubts, no longer wonders whether your specific person will choose you, because in this inner state, they already have. And the outer world must obey that truth. Your imagination's not pretending. It is creating. Every scene you allow yourself to experience inwardly becomes a command to the universe, a quiet but powerful declaration of how your story unfolds. When you see your specific person loving you, choosing you, wanting you, life rearranges itself to reflect that truth. When you feel their affection, their attention, their devotion, your subconscious begins to move everything into alignment so that the physical experience matches the inner one. You are becoming someone who expects love as naturally as you expect the sun to rise. Someone who trusts that their desires are not accidents, but divine indicators of what already exists for them in the unseen. Someone who understands that love is not something you pursue, it is something you embody. Picture your specific person again, but this time feel it even more deeply. See the softness in their eyes when they think about you. Feel the warmth that spreads through their body when your name appears in their thoughts. Imagine realizing that they cannot deny the connection any longer, that ignoring their feelings only made them stronger. Imagine them feeling a deep sense of peace, knowing that loving you is the most natural thing in the world. Let that feeling settle into your chest. The more you feel it, the more natural it becomes. The more natural it becomes, the faster your world rearranges to reflect it. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to beg for signs or look for proof. The proof will show up because you created the cause inside you, and every effect must follow. Breathe gently and sink deeper into the truth that your specific person is already tied to you on a deeper level than circumstance or logic can explain. There is a spiritual pull between you, something powerful, something undeniable. And your inner assumption strengthens that pull every time you choose love instead of fear. Feel how peaceful your inner world becomes when you assume the best. Feel how quiet the noise becomes when you simply decide that everything is moving in your favor. Feel how empowering it is to know that you are not waiting for love. You are generating it from within, and your specific person is responding to it. Your inner world is becoming a sanctuary, a place where you are loved, a place where you are chosen, a place where you are valued deeply, passionately, consistently. And as this inner sanctuary grows, it becomes impossible for the outer world not to mirror it back to you. Imagine them smiling at their phone as they think of you. Imagine them typing out a message, rereading it, feeling excited and nervous in the best way. Imagine them planning the next time they will see you. Imagine them feeling an overwhelming sense of gratitude that you exist in their life. Imagine them realizing how special you are, how irreplaceable you are, how deeply they want you. You don't need to question whether this is happening. It is already happening. The moment you feel it, it begins to take form. The moment you accept it, it becomes your truth. The moment you claim it, the universe starts aligning everything toward that end. Keep letting your imagination run in the direction of love. Let it show you scenes that make your heart expand. Let it show you moments of closeness, affection, connection, warmth. Let it show you the love story you desire, not as fantasy, but as reality in motion. Because with every moment you choose love inside, you draw your specific person closer outside. With every moment you embody being chosen, they feel the urge to choose you. With every moment you stand in your worth, they recognize it more clearly. Stay here in this feeling. Let it surround you, soothe you, empower you. Let it become the new normal in your inner world. Let it fill every part of your consciousness until you no longer hope for the love you want. You live in the certainty of it. So now stand in this truth with confidence and with love. You are no longer the version of yourself who waits, who worries, who wonders. You are the version who knows deeply, calmly, powerfully that love is already yours. The connection is already alive. Your specific person is already moving toward you with a heart full of clarity, devotion, and desire. Everything you have felt, imagined, and embodied is taking shape in the physical world, piece by piece, moment by moment. Trust the unfolding, trust the timing, trust your inner power. And most of all, trust the love that is already flowing to you now. Your story is blessed, your love is certain, and you are stepping into the beautiful reality that you have chosen within.